Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also a notification bell. We are here today to do a reading. Now, it is up to you to discern whether a reading fits or not. It could be giving you the heads up, could be current validation or clarification, it could be a message that you need to receive, whether it's for something for you to work on or validate for you to heal. If you are triggered by any reading from any reader, that is something within you that you need to go and look at, okay? Readings are about transformation and elevation rather than gathering information to use it against people or be triggered and, start this firing at people and all this sort of thing. Everything's done within your integrity now. We are in the 8th year. So that's fate and destiny, things that are pre-written and predestined. So they are all being reviewed as well. So to answer some of the questions that were sent in, a really good one, a really big question. I haven't had a lot of time to think about it, but I will look deeper and we'll do a big reading on it for you. But just to touch on it, yes, we are now in review. 8 is review. What goes around comes around. So it goes back up through to the divine reviews, divine contracts, divine counterparts, purposes, missions, and paths. It is all like reviewed as in an energy and then returned. So that's why we're facing a lot of reality in the next 12 months, well, birthday to birthday. And what you put out is what you will get back. Okay, so be very, very, very mindful what you engage in. And yes, for that person who asked me, I went up to Spirit because I was like, this is an interesting question. Yes, because we know we can clear soul ties, we can cut energy cords, we can remove DNA, we can actually just, with our free will, decide to clean up our energy field or cut energy cords or whatever it is. But there was a bigger question. Can I get out of my twin flame journey? Can I get out of? And I got a no and I got a yes. So I went into both. So no as in, that was pre-written, predestined, preordained. Your energies together were here to do something bigger on the earth, if you had a twin flame. It was just a high divine counterpart, soulmate, a divine life partner. We have different sort of roles and levels in things. But if this person said twin flame, so I'll just talk on that for a minute. So I heard absolutely yes. In the yes, it depends. There's certain spiritual laws if they've broken against their twin, and also the level of betrayal, hurt, and pain. It can get too much. There can be too much suffering. The effort in resistance against their path, their journey, their person. And that is of great concern. So, and in the years that you met and came together, it would be years of this journey. If we're talking like a twin thing, it would be years of journey. You don't just kind of get together and stay together and that's it. That would be a soulmate situation. Twin flames are on this journey, and there's this big battle and journey and growth and all these blocks and resistance, because you two coming together is this, the elements all match and it raises your vibration, their vibration, the vibration of humanity, whether you're spiritual or not. It's like it's a very powerful union, spiritual or not, because we have different levels of twin flames as well. So that matters as well. It depends the level of your journey. So let's say you're a deeply spiritual person and so is your person, much higher orders and rules and things like that. But I am going to say this because I do feel out there that, yes, they said answer it. Yes, there are certain circumstances with high-ranking spiritual energies. It takes a lot. Like, it has to be bad. Like, we can have a heartbreak, we can have a soul break, like our soul feels broken, our heart feels broken, but when they start doing things and breaking your spirit and stealing and treating you like you're bottom of their list, and to the point where it's breaking your spirit, blocking your path, your mission, if they have teamed up and attacked you on certain spiritual levels, breaking someone's spirit is a whole different, like, that goes up to the review board. So absolutely, depending on the level of denial, rejection, abandonment, or treatment, and it will fall more under spiritual laws or the breaking of you to your path or gifts or talents. Because when we're getting into the depths of, we've all been brokenhearted, it can be healed. We've all had our soul crushed, it can be healed. But when your divine counterpart that admired you, that you inspired, and at both of you, admiration, inspiration, you knew there were special energies between you, vibrations, all of the above, and they want to break your spirit or take you out or destroy you, that then falls under severe, it goes to the, what do you call that? The fraud section. The fraud section. And also another thing that came in, which was discussed only the other day, and the words kind of really hit me, guilty by association. So if they have actually teamed up against their divine counterpart, and I'm talking in a spiritual sense, hell yeah, that spirit's like, I just saw a D ranking. There's a special kind of hell for those people. I mean, what person comes in and meets their twin and breaks them on every level? To the point where their spirit's broken, like detrimental damage that will probably never be repaired. That is, yes. Now, that silver cord, because people will be up in arms, you can't sever the silver cord. You actually can. It doesn't get severed like a human would think of cutting something, but they're actually reviewing a lot of contracts right now. So your divine counterparts had their chance. That's why I got rid of that other deck. The same message is coming through. They're in the same situation. Taking a leap of faith, offering everything in the world, knowing where they're going, what they're doing. They get to the roundabout, they go round, they go back down the devil trail. I mean, you can't continue to do that and expect to have the destiny that was written for you and your twin. There's only so many no's. There's only so many false starts. There's only so many detrimental beatings that, as in spiritual, emotional beatings, that a human can take. If there's been a total disregard of you, your feelings spiritually, I'm talking pretty hardcore spiritual laws being broken between divine counterparts. I'm not talking about your everyday, he left me for someone else. I'm talking, this is you, they know, like serious spiritual contracts, and they want to treat you like an everyday option that they can discard at any time. I mean, can you see how it's stopping your path? You even need to get, you get a destiny has to be re-scripted. It's like in the movies when they've written a script and one of the actors goes, they have to actually find a new similar actor to script in, or they have to rewrite a whole script here and script this person out. So that is currently happening for some people, because some have gone way too far in breaking their divine counterpart. And I'm talking about treating you like you are the last person on earth that they are going to commit to, give any time, effort, choose you, consider you. And in that, they've used you on some level. Like, we're talking bottom of the barrel treatment. And how they've placed all these other people way above their path, their mission, their like a true love or a true connection or a true alignment or because they know. That's the problem. It's okay to not know, but they know. They've known. They've actually what Spirit's saying, abuse of power. So it's like knowing, oh, that's my person, that's my divine counterpart, or that's who I need to be, or that's my journey, and so they're going to become my enemy, my competition, and I am going to do everything against them or the path or the journey, break them down and refuse it and refuse them. Because there's people with trauma, or, have to be ready, or divine timing, but this far exceeds that. This far exceeds, time, or this, or I had to get to a certain space or place to be ready or worthy or whatever. Spirit knows all of that is rubbish. These were free will chosen actions, and they knew who you were. That is cause for spiritual divorce. Yes. So if you feel that you are now, feel broken, and there's a difference between I'm sad, I've been hurt, I feel crushed, I feel devastated. There's a normal level of that every single person goes through. But this is much bigger. This is soul destroying, spirit destroying. When you break someone's spirit and you know they've been traumatized, and they're the one person that you were supposed to protect or love or acknowledge or give the time of day to, because when your spirit's been broken, your mind gets broken. There is trauma that people don't come back from, ever. And some of you have had your true twin flame, your divine counterpart, think of you as the last person on earth that they bother with. Knowing, probably used you too, and then attacked you or competed against you. They're big no-nos. They ain't coming back from that. So that last reading that I started, I put the deck over there. I'm going to put it outside under the elements. It's got to cleanse that deck, because that person was still on the same game. I'm coming, I'm elevated, you're in, I'm in love, get to the roundabout, go round, go back down Jezebel Lane. I mean, there is a cut-off date, and they clearly have no respect for you or their divine purpose, mission, or spirit. And they definitely have no heart for you. There has been a total disregard. Look what flipped out. Yeah. Yeah, look, a total disregard for your feelings. Iced you out. And 10 of Swords stew. So I would meditate. I would go up. I'm going up. I'm asking the questions. Yep, absolutely 100%. Go up to spirit, meditate. Command to be shown in the highest and best way, keeping you safe, highest and best. Spirit will already feel your heart and your soul and all of that. And ask for a new contract. Ask for a new contract. Ask it to be rewritten, re-scripted. Obviously, keep your gifts, your talents, all the things you want and love and who you are, and that you are happy on the mission. But we need to script this person out. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve the path. They don't deserve it. There's a way you go about things, and there's a way you don't. And and this falls under basic common human decency, which this person has not shown you on any level, is what Spirit told me. And if you know that and you feel that in your heart, then you can ask for a new contract. But do it, and if you don't know how to do it, seek a professional, okay? And get them to help you word it or think it through. This is not something you just do instantly in emotion. This is something you would sit with for a few months and write down and think about it and in depth in it. And Spirit's doing it to some of them anyway. So for some of you, you've got no choice. It's ending out because it's been way too brutal, way too cold, way too just no consideration. Like you're not human, like you don't have feelings. Like they have not considered your feelings at all, or the hurt, or the pain, or the suffering, or the mind games, you know. And the reason I thank you for sending in this heavy message, we're going to get into a reading in a minute, but and it is a deep thing. This is probably something I need to talk about on a podcast for about 2 hours. But oh God, I always lose my thread. But there's just a point of no return, and yeah, too much can be done, okay? So spend that time, seek someone professional, really think it through, and make sure you keep all your gifts and talents and things like that. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Spirit wants this message. There are too many readers, and this is what's also interfered, because all interference within particularly true twin flame journeys, not the 3D twins, the true twins that have come together would have a very high spiritual ranking, journey, purpose, whatever, okay? They've got serious mission on the earth, spiritual mission on the earth, right? A lot of readers out there and a lot of people, and this is the interference of the devil. The interference of the devil is to keep these twins apart. the Jezebel spirits, the karmics, everything, the lower toxic, codependency, all of it. So you're in a constant battle of spiritual warfare anyway, when you're with a high divine counterpart of some kind. A lot of spiritual warfare, not 3D warfare, fighting and arguing, spiritual warfare. Okay? So, and those spirits work through many people, strangers, everything, consistently trying to interfere, block, seduce, keep apart. And one of the ways we'll just call it the devil, the dark, the negative energy can get through is by getting your twin to treat you so badly they break the contract. They can also, out there in the world, it's like people have this perception, oh, that's my twin. We're supposed to be on this journey of abandonment and treating you badly and the biggest heartbreak I've ever had. And it's allowed for this narcissistic behavior, or that's my twin, I'll just go live my life. I'll go and see if there's better. I'll just sit this one up here on the shelf, take my time, do what I want. It's like this, there's nothing 3D about it, your twin flame union that you put on the shelf or think you're going to end up with anyway. Or if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. A spirit will work it out. Yes, spirit is doing all that work, but your free will, if it wants to come in and do this and give the bare minimum and treat you like you're the last person on earth they'd offer a hand to, or consider your feelings, or even consider you, somehow readers are saying, oh, and they're thinking of you, but they're married to someone else. Oh, they're thinking of you, but they chose that. They chose for the devil to defeat them, knowing who you were. Nobody forced them into the hands of that person, place, situation. They chose it. Every time, on every level. They chose it. The reasons they used to justify it, they chose it. Okay? So, stop, and readers out there are really holding that people in this illusion and delusion, and they're actually breaking through, like, till they're broken, and they're holding these beautiful, spiritual, kind-hearted, true love, true intention people in this limbo where they're missing out on everything. They're missing out on another partner. They're tied to this twin that basically wiped them like dog doo-doo on their shoe. So yes, I'll give you another example where they've actually never been there to support you. So I'm going to share an example with you. It's your hardest time ever. Like, let's pretend loss of a loved one, like family member, a job loss, like, the worst time of your life, basically. And I'm not talking about a heartbreak from a karmic or anything like that. I'm talking about you're sitting beside someone's deathbed with them. You are, holding everyone else up, looking after sick people, running around after, you're doing really, or, I'm talking about, I'm trying to not trigger anyone, really serious, heavy times in people's lives. We're talking death and loss and sickness, and, and they're wanting to play you and mind F you and play your emotions and love bomb and kick you while you're down, kick you while you're at someone's deathbed, abandon you, reject you while you're sitting in some of the most horrendous times of your life, and they still didn't have the decency to be supportive. Yeah. That's soul destroying. Yeah. This person has done way too much. I don't want to read about it anymore if I can, Spirit, please. I'm going up, checking the contracts. I'll find out the rules. I might even try and do up like a clearing thing. It's time. Like, if you are sitting here today going, oh my God, like I can't take another hit or use or break, or like when you're done, and I'm talking your spirit's broken, just pray, meditate, ask for your new contract. I want out of this current contract. Keep me safe in the highest and best way. I have followed all the steps. I have loved. I jumped through all the hoops. Make sure you are keeping my gifts. I've upheld to my end of the bargain. I upheld to my end of the contract. And what, for no pay? Would you work your whole life for no pay and get to the end of your life and go, oh, there's no pay, sorry, you don't get paid? How fair is that? How fair is it that you're doing all the work and there's no reward, there's no level up, there's no, yeah. Yeah, there's some deep trauma or unfairness in a spiritual contract that needs to be revised, reviewed. And because you and this spiritual journey with this divine counterpart, this block, fear under the devil, even if they're the nicest person in the world and they keep getting tricked by the devil, you need to be out of that contract. They're choosing it. I'm sorry, you are only tricked by the devil because you allow it. It doesn't take much. It's a no. It's a don't pick up the phone. It's a don't respond. It's put a boundary in. It's don't go and see that person. It's don't go and do that. Don't put your hand in the cookie jar. Don't buy cookies. Okay? This person, if they are tempted in that or cannot control that, you have every right to get out, because then you're unprotected, particularly if it's a twin. You will be severely unprotected. This is the twin that throws you under the bus, and they have. They have. See, they're giving to you. See the spiritual journey, the cup that they were supposed to come in, vice versa. See, you're the divine counterpart. Fighting, arguing, battle, war, betrayal. You're their everything. Block, can't see it, didn't see it, don't want to see it, not going on the spiritual journey, Dunsky. I was going to do a different reading, but let's just sort this out. Yeah. Strength, all you've done is needed strength and courage. One of you followed the divine path. You were balanced. Did the laws of cause and effect. Whatever they lacked, you poured in. You were patient. They were impatient. You did all of this. Look, heartbroken, absolutely heartbroken, and they come in with this apology. Want a new beginning, manifesting a fated wheel of change so they can go on this, which was the first 2 cards of my last reading. No word of a lie, they were the first 2 cards. The Lovers, Choices, Third Parties, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Star card, and the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So they're trying to get this with, like, can you imagine treating someone like this, your divine counterpart, and finding out that you and them fated the new path of this? 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, celebration, 10 of Pentacles, Star card, the King of Pentacles. Out of nowhere. Yeah, they definitely iced you out. And out of nowhere, just turned on you like a cut snake. You do need to guard yourself from this person. They broke you. They broke you. Came in with a page. Yeah, they had no intentions. Victory over fighting, defeating your counterpart, but wants the journey. This is why I got rid of the other deck. This King of Cups was the person on the fate trying to change wants to go on the spiritual journey, wants to give, release burden. The Tower, love, you're in healing because you're broken. They want to give an offer, stand up. I still don't know, guys. Like, I'm going to be honest. See, coming in a message and back to this indecision. It's like this person, see, Emperor was divinely guided in, and then they come in, they gave a message, and then they juggled it or were indecisive again. This person always comes forward or wants to. It's like they're torn. They've got a devil and an angel on their shoulder. All right? They play both sides, and they play in both sides, and they want and like both sides. So if this was I'd definitely be going up and asking for a new contract, because it's not changing. It's the same thing. They're going to come in, apologize, or they did, or they tell you they want, or they're waiting for these fates to change. They're trying to manifest, change the fates. But, I'm not 100% sure if this is you. Like, this person always has this in their reads. Someone might be contracted or contracted in, their twin and soulmate, 2 different people. And one's obviously of the dark and one's obviously of the light. This person's got 2. So until they choose to get rid of one, and it's so interesting because Spirit just said they've already chosen. It's the dark. They've already chosen. That's what they're doing. Or they already chose. That's what I heard. For some of you, it is the dark. For some of you, it is the light. Yeah, because look, we've got the path. We've got the High Priestess, High Contract. a reset. There's the reset. Moving on, moving forward. The Hanged Man. Moving on. Again, ready? Deceit, deception, trickery, stealing, getting away. And we have the Home Marriage card and the Moon card. We're back to thinking and reevaluating. Put an end to this offer. Or they did. They're being blocked. Okay, I need to, get a finishing message for you. So I think this is an individual decision. And I think you would have to go up and review it, like meditate with your guides, allow the guides to decide and do the work for you. You don't have to do any of the work, but you are allowed to go up and actually talk to your highest and best guides, highest and best spirit guides. I go to the creator of all that is, of all that of where everything is created. And you can ask for a review or have a conversation. If you can't do this, by all means, like, go and find someone professional. This is something you would put in a lot of effort to think it through. Don't act in those emotional moments or anything like that. This is when you can really sit back and step back and weigh up the pros and cons, because for some of you, this person doesn't even deserve to exist on your timeline. Like, some of this is pretty goddamn brutal, dark. High Priestess. Review of Akashic records, books, it's written, see, wanting to come forward. Yeah. I think, if we could, would help everyone spiritually. If we could function thinking how our actions affect other people, we go, oh yeah, be kind to people. People don't. They're never thinking about other people's, how they're being hurt. But what I wanted to say was this might have a little bit more impact to kind of develop, like, we've got to get this like, everyone's so detached. They're in their own bubble. Really are in a full-blown narcissistic energy as a society. Like, it's really cutthroat. It's really brutal. It's really cold. It's really disconnected, right? Just in general, just day-to-day stuff. Like, people are in their own bubble, not seeing outside the bubble. Now, if we said this to you, this might be something like, I just feel like we need a bit more punch in these to wake people up. If your actions were going to break someone to a detrimental level of no recovery, how do you think that is going to go for you in your life and karma? And do you really want to wear that mark on your soul for this life or other lifetimes? Do you want to face the day where you go, wow, I used people, I broke them to the point where they couldn't recover or repair? Because there's hurt, there's brokenness, there's heartbreak, where people go through years of heartbreak and therapy, and they grow and they develop and they heal. We never know how much someone's been hurt, how their struggle is, and how much they've been broken before. We need to start considering or looking at everyone. You don't know what's behind the smile. You don't know what, some people don't look what they've been like, don't look like what they've been through. Some people are in the most devastating, traumatic, jaw-dropping situations, and you wouldn't even know. They rock up to work with the biggest smile on their face because they've got bills to pay. I think we need to kind of maybe amp up the, not guilt, it's not guilting, it's actually amping up the severity of how you're delivering energy to someone and what you're doing to them and the ripple effect that that has on them, you, the community, the world, their path, their mission, their soul, and their heart. Imagine if that came as the clause of what, the warning label on another individual. People will break your spirit and soul just to have or be or do something you've got. And that's a fact. I get to hear it all day, every day. I get to see what people do to people every day. And I tell you, it's more dark than light. Spirit just said to me, there's a breaking of a heart and soul, and there's brutality. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups sitting right across the middle, either side to each other. Underneath, so we've got a High Priestess, Queen of Cups, and we have a soulmate or a very giving, loving person to the community. Past life love, spiritual journey, gives to the community, loving care, sweet. Anything they build, they give, they share. Can't move forward. Hanged man, blocked by whoever, whatever. This King of Cups is in despair and reevaluating everything. There's no reason on this earth, no reason, no justification on this earth in the 20th century why someone cannot move on from a situation, send a text message, check in on you. Simple. I'm stuck, I don't have a choice, I've got to do this, I'm not. Rubbish. What a load of rubbish. A text message, checking in, how are you? A care factor. A care factor. So, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, loving, caring, nurturing, gives to the community, whatever you've got, you share, you give, you are a past life soulmate to this person. I can't make it up, you can see it there. Okay? Yeah. What they didn't want to come towards. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? What they did not want to come towards. Procrastination, thinking, saw it the wrong way, hanged man, didn't see it, one way thinking, one way minded. I can take my time, I've got all the time in the world, there's probably better than you, or they've got someone ruling them. Someone ruling them. Go figure. In the 20th century. Someone's telling a grown adult what they can and can't do. Like we live in the Stone Age. And this is what they couldn't come towards and have with you. Okay, they couldn't, they wouldn't, they didn't. They're devastated. 9 of this King of Cups is absolutely devastated. I bet you are. I bet you are. Because you didn't see it the right way, did you? And they want to message you. Oh, finally, I think they want to message you. I think they can send you find up the care factor to send you a message. Lucky you. Lucky you. Yep, they're ready. I'm ready. All right. Judgment, fate. Yes, here's my offer. 2 of Wands, Temperance, the future. Let me put it this way. God's sake. A reset, a healing. They want to come in now. You're it. They've made a judgment. They want to make an apology. I don't know what they're thinking about here. They're messaging. They're closing out a cycle of betrayal. They want to put the past behind them. But they have a fear of coming forward, or go figure, because you and them would be really happy. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Why are they going to do this again? Or why are they denying a 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, healing, world card, reset, 4 of Wands, Temperance, happily ever after, growth, evolution, the future is beautiful, balance, protection, the journey, the path. Why? Are you ready? Are you ready? The devil, third parties. So they fear having to give this up. Even though they're going to get this. I'd say that's someone who hates the light. I'd say that's someone who hates the happiness. Their future path. They don't like kindness. They don't like kindness. They don't like love. They don't like, nope. They want the other and they're choosing the other. They've chosen it. They've shown you that. That's a yes from the King of Cups. Hanged man on. So yeah, this King of Cups has, he knows what he's made them, like, he's stressed, but he knows who he signed up with. He has. So absolutely yes. If this reading falls, you feel this reading's for you, it is time for you to clear your energy field and connect with spirit guides, or have a healing, or write it out. Just write it out and burn it, of course. Like, get rid of it, don't send it or say it. Just a personal letter to you and your spirit guides, like you would in the 3D if you were applying, and you state that you were open, willing, receiving, all of the above. And if your twin decides to do that, or higher divine counterpart, or whatever, divine life partner, I mean, that should be on them. You shouldn't have to be tied into that. So that's where the spiritual divorce needs to and should come in, because on some level, if they're in that energy, they're lowering your energy, because you are connected in the 5D. That's why if you feel you have a spiritual 5D connection and this situation is unfortunately, or has fallen on, this is the situation, and this person hasn't been able to progress on any level in that, or shown you any form of basic common human decency or duty of care, even the duty of care, which is having consideration for someone's human feelings and situation, like complete disregard of you. Yeah, all the giving was betrayal or deception or whatever, or to take from you, then absolutely I would be getting yourself energetically out of a spiritual marriage, contract, tie, bind in the 5D with that person. And I think you have every right, and call sovereignty over your free will, and reclaim your power back, and then go set to work on you getting, because it's like you can't study all year and pass well, and your twin didn't study and didn't pass well, and you cop the consequences of that, while they go off happily ever after with any Tom, Dick and Harry that they can find, or Harriet or Tometra or whoever. It is beyond a joke, and it's probably the worst spiritual failure on one of, like, it's not a failure. Yeah, it is, but it's more than that. Like, in an energy term, in a spirit term, it would be like coming to earth. You wrote it with spirits and all your counterparts and whatever. Imagine writing the whole script, getting here, and then just so their whole purpose for being here, they've decided to do a 360. Is it 180, 360? I don't know. It's too early in the morning. 360 is the circle, I think. I don't know. Now I'm really confused with numbers. I can't add and I can't spell when I'm channeling. I can't work that out. Yeah, see, Justice, Hangman. Yeah, this is pretty, yeah. They did not see it the right way. They didn't. Too cocky, too confident. All right, too arrogant, we're back to the Hangman. You're seeing me shuffle these. Couldn't see it, didn't want to see it, didn't want it, doesn't want to move forward. They're moving on. You moving on. That's Justice and the Hangman again. Yes, Spirit said death, because this person and the Hangman, this person just, they refuse to do it, see it, have it, be it, That they don't. That they will choose anything rather than that. So spirit, you see, not coming forward. Yep. And they're controlled by whoever this Queen of Swords is. Yep. And this Queen of Swords has told them that the Queen of Cups is the devil. So they've been tricked. They think you're the devil. All through a Queen of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords? Who is this Queen of Swords to this person blocking this offer? Blocking them coming forward. Death, hangman. Have them stuck, suspended. Oh, the fates. Oh. So this Queen of Swords, okay, oh wow, they sealed their fate. They've sealed their fate with the Queen of Swords. They thought they were really happy, confident, really pleased with themselves. Long-term money, security, stability. So they allowed a Queen of Swords to change their fate or change their mind or their direction on like an ending, like a final ending, a final hanged man, right? They're hung or they've hung you out to dry. Like, I don't know if it's you, them, or they're in a hung man position, right? That's like being booby trapped. That's like being taken for everything you've got. Like, it is shut down. So I don't know whether they've done the worst of the worst, or they got hoodwinked, or someone's got them blocked, stuck, trapped. They were very happy about that, and then it turned on them. It's something about money. They could be trapped with money, for money, of money, can't build anything. They have entrapped themselves into absolute deceit, deception, broken, no energy, betrayal, deceit. Pretty much what they did to you. Yeah, what they did to you. I can't make this up. But they're in it. They're in it. They treated you like you were the devil, and the devil like it was the light, and they treated the light like you get what I mean? That this is, because remember, makes sense. The two on the shoulder. Remember I said the two angels, the light and the dark angel on the shoulder. Oh, this makes sense. Healing, yes. Apology, time, like they're coming in. You're the Ten of Pentacles. No, this person, they weren't just indecisive. Oh boy. Oh, I knew this was weird. Spiritual journey. Queen of Pentacles. Possibly a pregnancy, new beginning, love. Yes. Ten of Cups. So they committed to someone. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah. All an illusion. All a delusion. They've realized that. So yeah, they're in deep regret. It's deeply imbalanced. This King of Cups walked away from an Empress, or needs to walk away from someone that they've got like children, family with. They're trying to get the strength, incoming, heartbreak, King of Pentacles, healing, right? They're trying to get single, get their life happening. Then they're coming forward, passionate, Ten of Pentacles to you, or this King of Wands, Knight of Wands, wants a reset, wants the path, trying to manifest a tower, a change, like divine intervention. They've had an epiphany, moon, emotions about their deception. So they do want to come forward, put the past behind them, but I don't think they know how to do this. They honestly, honest to God, honestly, devil, angel on the shoulder, couldn't discern those paths, what they wanted, whether they like the dark or the light or whatever. Okay, we get that. There's another level to this. They actually thought you were the dark and you were the devil, and the devil was the light and the good person. Everything in this person's life has been flipped around. How they treated you is how they're getting treated, or the karma they will get back. And they are now trapped and entrapped in a 9 and 10 of Swords by this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and or two different people, I don't know. And they didn't get the strength to walk away. So a heartbreak, yeah. So this person, yeah. So they fought against their own divine counterpart. So you are a high priestess, Queen of Cups, and you're giving, loving, and caring to the community. Your cups are full, you give more, right? So there you are. How are you a bad person? Okay? I don't know how you're a bad person. How could you see someone in that energy? A Queen of Cups does not bother you. She will not interfere. She will not ask for help because she won't want to burden you. She's considerate. She's kind. She's loving. She's nurturing. She is full of love. Just kindness in the soul. Queen of Wands, she's a go-getter. She rethinks everything. She looks deeply into anything. She's an Emperor energy, so she makes big decisions, works for the divine here under the 6 of Cups. And that's what she got. Here's a cup of devil. Let me offer you 1 cup of my shadiest devil tea. Here was the Lovers to the Queen of Cups. There's been a judgment on this because you're actually, as I said, you're for the community. You give, flourish, give, nurture, heal, healing, caring, community, giving, helping beyond just, so, you know, it's not just a relationship. You're actually needed in the community. You help people as part of your mission. Look, you collaborate with people. Everything you do is in spiritual alignment, blessing, star. You've got gifts, you've got talents, you help people manifest, you think deeply into things. Moving on, moving forward. Again, oh no, that was there, wasn't it? Wish fulfillment. Yeah. So this offer was from the devil, your counterpart, that you or they didn't see that they were actually working against you. Yeah. And there will be justice for that and celebration, and now you giving to you when you were out in the cold in the 5 of Pentacles. They could have actually tried to put you, well, they did put you out in the cold. They did ghost you, but they could have tried to want to see you broken, disheartened, like, I don't know, I think this person's real dark. Yeah, well, you're going to get justice over that because you're going to be receiving. Wow. Or they want to give to it now. Boy, oh boy, I did not. Deserving, gratitude, courage over fear and dark thoughts, the teacher, the creator. This just feels so dark and so shocking. The four ascended, the angels of the four directions are coming in because this is how they've left you. Fragmented energy, victim mentality, broken in the head. You're trying to transform. You're trying to get new beginnings. You're letting go. You're transforming. You are about to hit a milestone. There's still conflict within you because you're a loving woman. You can't work this out. Yeah, so this is broken soul stuff. I just want to get a message for you for the future. They're missing you, unspoken love, and at last, past life issue, ancestral karma, family issues, family involved, a message. Yeah, we know they want to message you. Energy cords, children, sexual union. So they're saying that they're ties to other things, but it's not really. It's their lustful seduction for the partner that they have with their children or family or whatever. This feels like a bit of unseen factors, permanent betrayal in reverse. They're off a pedestal, no faith and no, been a fairy tale, dark night of the soul, stuck in a loop, losing battle because of no boundaries. So this does feel like the old, we've got Snow White. We all know Snow White was kind and beautiful and got hoodwinked by the dark in life and chucked in the forest and bit the poison apple and all of that stuff. Unfortunately, it feels as though, which we find with some, like a lot of twin flame journeys, that's why I'm so tired. Because when I go into the twin flame energy, it's so exhausting because it's so like heavy. It's so intense. For some of you, this does feel like, you know, the story of at last we can be together, you know, after the family's against it and everyone and everything and the whole world's against us, we can be together. But this person, some of you don't have the story we've done is you will slip away because they don't have the you know, it's a bit Romeo and Juliet. It's a bit spirit. I heard someone say soul destroying. A bit soul destroying, maybe? Yeah, this person, insatiable sexual union. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, this person's got family, friends, partners, exes of exes, exes of O's and exes, family and friends and unexpected, you know, sexual union, unexpected taming the beast. Coldness, lustful desires, sexual desires. Yeah, unfortunately, your counterpart can't keep it in their pants. You need to go on the journey, investigate. You've slipped away. The fight with the player. And ancestral karma. Yeah, I think this person's got old wounds. See, I think I'm going to fall asleep because the twin flame energy in a low vibration like this, it would put, it feels like anesthetic. I feel so low in energy, which shows me how low vibration this is. As in, I can't even believe this twin or person or whoever they are to divine counterpart even got this contract. I reckon how they got this contract was to steal it. That's just, I mean, how did they even get given this opportunity? Their behavior, their lack, like this is a bad boy gone wrong. This is a bad boy. He's meant to be in the light, who refuses their journey, their purpose, their mission, their higher self, the light. I mean, like, why did you write the contract in the first place? It feels like, like I'm getting like was that Jesse James, that wild, rebellious, it's like, a little soul that wrote their contract to come to earth through their parents and what they're going to do and they picked the love of their life, true love, a higher path, purpose, like higher soul journey, activation, love, the whole thing. But they chose the one that their whole family would hate, this person felt like, and then they got here and then they rejected and rebelled against that, and they're rejecting and they're rebelling and they're rebelling and they're rejecting. It's like, what's the point? What's the point? Pick a side, get on it and walk down it and stop breaking souls. Like, if you're in that much pain where you have to destroy people's lives and paths, can't you just go and I don't have any answers for this reading. I'm speechless. Like, not very often I'm speechless. This is jaw-dropping, speechless. Basically their own soul, divine mission, purpose and journey. We've all got it. We can all go to the dark or the light. They have chosen. That's it. They've shown who they are. They've chosen it with spirit. It's got nothing to do with you and them. They chose this within the spirit, within themselves. Okay? This is not a good person. And they willingly and free will chose those to do what they did. I don't want to end this reading because it feels so like sad and detrimental. Like, clear your aura. Get in divine love and divine light. Get your inspiration back and heal yourself. Rest. You're going to be blessed with sight, as in new vision, new contracts coming. So you could be going through a really big death, like of you. And you might feel really lost and really disconnected because, yes, someone's ripped up the contract, that they don't get it, or spirit did it, or something's happened, or you're going to do it with spirit. And you're going to just go into prosperity and joy, and you are divinely protected. Go with the flow, stay in your awareness, look at the big picture, and keep really, really strong boundaries. That says boundaries right there. They're the main cards, all right? So, nurture yourself and get your strength back. This person tried to destroy you. There are things in the shadows and they're treasures, and they're coming after your transformation. Take responsibility, heal the grief, okay? And you'll get relief soon. and there's a divine connection with a heart healing coming in. Communication. Use your intuition and be really practical and clear. Don't make any decisions until you're clear. And remember, I said get connected with the divine and talk about your spiritual contract. Okay? Because this isn't freedom. You're going to be given freedom. Oh my God. Creativity will come back in and you will cross another bridge. Okay? There is an understanding by spirit that, and you have spoken, and it is the truth. Spirit knows. You have self-acceptance and grace. You're going to come out graceful, but they want you, it's hard to say, have grace, be graceful in this. The self-acceptance, it's pretty soul-destroying when your own counterpart that was spiritually written for you hated you that much, turned hate into love, love into hate, or either way. Yeah, this person's, that's what I mean. And that's why I want to get out of that energy. This person's like, the dark is the light and the light, and there's the dark. I don't know, it's in their head. The divine counterpart, they're with the karmic, but they like the divine counterpart, but they want the So they're believing you, they're believing that, they're telling this, they're telling that. This person does this with everything and everyone. Like there's something not right. They've either had a spell, a curse, a hex, or they've done something to entrap them, or they've got an entity. Oh, it's an entity. So this person has an entity attachment. I don't know, I'm not going into it. I don't really care, and I don't think you should either. But if it's this person, or you would, if they're listening, I don't know, like if they get this message somehow, I wouldn't bother. I really wouldn't bother with them. But they do have an entity attachment, and they got that through a Jezebel. It's a Jezebel spirit. And so if this person goes to the light, the Jezebel spirit conflicts their mind. So they're seeing everything in reverse. And I am also hearing for some, like a partner they're with, that knows that they love you or love another path, or don't love them, or they're just a soulmate or something. They're outranked. Spirit said they're with someone, or were with someone that you outranked. So this person's had spell work and divination work done to reverse their mind. So if they think about you, it reverses and they think about the other person. If they're with you, they reverse to the other person. If they go to the light, it reverses back to the dark. Like everything that is forward moving into their path, purpose, journey, path, partnerships, higher self, growth, elevation. Someone has done a spell, hex, or curse on them to block them from elevating with you, their purpose, their path, their journey, their mission. The reason they did this, Spirit said, is because they were told by a reader or looking into their future that they would not be with this current person they're with. And that's why they chose the path of the devil. Because who they're with is the devil, is a Jezebel spirit that has actually done work on them. Okay, we're going to stop it here, and I'm about to do a part 2.